Welcome back to the channel. Today we're heading to Jungfraujoch, the top of Europe. This is going to be a long journey involving trains, mountain views, a gondola ride, and finally the famous railway journey towards Jungfraujoch. And once we reach the top, we're going to explore tunnels inside the mountain, alpine sensation, the ice palace, the plateau, and the incredible snowy landscapes. So, let's start this adventure. The plan today is to travel from Interlaken towards Jungfraujoch. It's around 6 a.m., and while most of Interlaken is still asleep, we're already up and ready for another big day in Switzerland. It's still early in the morning, but I'm already wide awake because every few minutes there is another amazing view outside the window. After traveling through the Swiss Alps by train, we're now changing our mode of transport. Next up, a gondola ride into the mountains. From here, we're continuing the final part of our journey towards Jungfraujoch. This is where the adventure really starts feeling different, and now we're entering the mountain. And finally, we've made it. Welcome to Jungfraujoch, the top of Europe. There is something special about having a hot coffee surrounded by snow-covered mountains. Now it's time to explore the fascinating underground world of Jungfraujoch. A huge part of this experience is actually inside the mountain. These tunnels connect different attractions and viewing areas throughout Jungfraujoch. Walking through them feels almost like exploring an underground city carved into the Alps. The combination of lights, music, photographs, and displays makes this section feel completely different from the snowy world outside. From the history of the mountains, we're now stepping into something a little more playful. Welcome to Little Dreams of Switzerland. This is a miniature world showcasing some of the most recognizable parts of Switzerland. It also gives you a better appreciation of just how challenging it must have been to build a railway through this enormous mountain. And now for one of the coolest experiences of the entire trip, literally. We're heading into the Ice Palace. Walking through these icy corridors feels like stepping into another world. The Ice Palace is carved into the glacier, and everything around us is made from ice. This place is freezing, but it's absolutely worth experiencing. There are incredible ice sculptures along the way, and the blue light reflecting through the ice makes everything look completely surreal. now it's time for the moment I've been waiting for. We're heading outside to the Jungfraujoch Plateau. Default text. This is the kind of view that photographs simply cannot fully capture. We're surrounded by snow-covered mountains and glaciers, with the Swiss Alps stretching as far as the eye can see. Time for the classic Jungfraujoch photos. Coming from a place where you don't get scenery like this every day, being surrounded by this much snow is pretty special. I'm just going to take a few moments to enjoy this. No rush, just mountains, snow, and one incredible view. Before we head back inside, let's take one final look around. Jungfraujoch isn't just about reaching a high altitude. It's about the entire experience, the journey through the valleys, the mountain railway, the tunnels, the history, the ice, and finally standing outside surrounded by the Swiss Alps. After spending several hours exploring Jungfraujoch, it's finally time to say goodbye. Now we're getting back on the train and beginning our journey back towards Interlaken. Jungfraujoch was definitely one of the highlights of our Switzerland adventure. From the early morning departure in Interlaken to the final snowy views at the top of Europe, every part of this journey had something special. If you're planning a trip to Switzerland, Jungfraujoch is definitely an experience worth considering. And the journey to get there is just as memorable as reaching the top. That's it for today's adventure from Switzerland. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more travel adventures. I'll see you in the next adventure.